This is part 2 of the Practice Travel to Australia Achievement Standard 91257. Please make sure you've had a look at part 1 first. We're going to finish the Kiwi van part of this now. So this is the one that we have to graph. Here it is with this equation here. For 7 days it's $120, which is about there. And we have a value of 1,800 for 15 days, and it's a parabola, and it's got the turning point there. Whoops. Well, if it's a turning point, then it must go like this, and we'll have to work out the equation for A. So we've got some points there. There's the turning point. This is where it starts at 7, so we can work out the other points where it ends. We're given the points 7, 120, and also this one here, 15 and 1,800. So what we need to do is work out, if that's the turning point, how far is it along here, and it'll be the same distance going the other way along here. 7 to 15 is 8, so do another 8 along there to get to the point 23. That will be the turning point down there. Not the turning point, the matching point by symmetry. So you can use these 3 points here to be able to work out from your calculator or some other method the formula for that part of the equation. And from the calculator we get that part of the equation. Now note that's only from when x is from 7 to 15, so we need to put that information in. That shows when x is between 7 and 15. Then do the next part of the equation, which will be $80 per month for the rest of the time. So we've got another $15, 15 days at $80. How much is that? That's an extra 1,200, which must be added to that point there. So there we complete that graph, and we could also write that part of the equation as well. So that's $80 a day. Where did the 600 come from? Well, when you put 15 into there, you get 1,200. We need 1,800, so just add on $600 to get to there. That applies when x is greater than 15. Also put the first part of the equation in for the first part of the graph. And we have y equals 120 when x is less than or equal to 7 days. So that's up to 7 days. We are asked to draw 2 plans on the same graph, so we're going to compare the Kiwi plan with the koala plan on the same graph and make a comparison. So here it is, but let's also do the formula for the koala for both parts. The $500 is only for the first 15 days. Then work out the next bit when x is greater than 15 days. That's $100 per day minus 1,000. Now where did that 1,000 come from? Well, you've got to make sure that this point here is equal to 500. So that's 15 days. If you do 100 times 15, you get 1,500. But we only want $500, so we've got to reduce that by 500, hence that's where this $1,000 comes from. Write a statement stating the obvious. Koala is cheaper. He wants to travel all over the country for 30 days, so it's probably not an option to return the van after a certain number of days. If he could, he might do 7 days with Kiwi, and then 15 days with koala, and then another 7 days with Kiwi, and he would be fine. He would have done 29 days, and it would have been a lot cheaper. But just doing one plan, koala is the cheapest. Doesn't start out the cheapest, but in the long term, cheaper than Kiwi by 1,000, cheaper than the others by about $600. For the kangaroo formula, it shows y equals 200 for the first 10 days. Bother, that was for the wallaby, so forget about that first one. Let's do it again. There's the kangaroo for the first 15 days, first 20 days. If you're not sure how to do that, just put these 3 points in on your calculator under quadratics and work it out in the stats mode in the table. Those are the 3 points, and just in case you didn't know why, here's the graph that shows you. Go use the symmetry property. And I've just realised that's for the whole plan, so we just need x is greater than 0. This is the Wallaby plan, and we note that x is between 0 and how many days was that? 10 days. And then we have to do the second part. And this bit is when x is greater or equal to 10 days. This part is for the first 15 days, and that's for when it's greater than 15 days. And there you have all the formulas, so you can compare the plans and write about them. Make a recommendation as which ones Mr. Smith should go for. Or Mr. Brown. Can't remember which one it was actually.